I'm going to be passing you up in the next minute. I don't know if so.
Yeah, I can't hear you.
Okay, can you hear me now, sir?
Yes, I hear you.
Can you hear me?
Yes, I'm hearing you better now.
Okay, sir. Okay, sir. So just hold on for a few minutes. We'll patching you up with the studio in the next few minutes.
All right.
So I just wanted to be sure you can hear me well and your audio and video is fine.
All right. I'm ready.
Right.
Whenever you're ready, I'm ready.
Thank you so much, sir. Thank you. Thank you.
All right.
Hi, sir. How are you, sir?
Fine. Good morning from Houston, Texas.
Oh, okay. You can hear me loud and clear, sir?
Yes, I'm hearing you.
Okay, all right, sir. Please stay on the line, sir. We'll start the show in 5 minutes, sir.
All right. Thank you.
Welcome back to Jalan Drive, Jalan 105.5 FM. Comedian, still be my name, and today is still Monday.
Recording in progress.
To everybody listening to us right now, I will say a very big shout out to you. And of course, I'm right here inside the studio with Temi Tayo, and of course, SLB Voice, and of course, Janelle King. So today is another brand new Monday, and I trust you, and I don't really appreciate all our information we're given on top Makuram concept game position. And then something very interesting that I promised you guys that we're going to be having today. So many people don't reach out to me. They say, I'm Semari, what's up? What do you have to say about so many things that happen for Nigeria? Recently, they talk say so person chop money, they say so animals swallow money, so this one chop money. What exactly are you guys doing concerning it now? You guys know that we have a lot of role to play in this society. Now why would we try our possible best to make sure say we gather our youth them and give them better mindset when it comes to entrepreneurship and values. And of course, you know what our radio station stands for already. Entrepreneurship and values. So to all the youth that are listening to us right now, trust me, Jordan FM gets answer to every of your question. Yes, Jordan FM get answer. For those who don't get job at all, you can actually go to Jordan FM, www.jordanjobs.com, and you can find job there. I assure you. I really assure you, you're definitely going to find job there. But then today, we want to have a conversation with somebody. We want to talk about accountability. I want to talk about accountability, quest for true democracy, and of course, to everybody listening to us right now, this person now, we talk about now better, a best way to say when it comes to leadership, when it comes to stewardship, when it comes to being original, he has been there for a very long period of time. And of course, it's not a person that's smart to Ajaja. He's a social media influencer and also convener Open Nigeria. Good evening to you, sir. How are you doing?
Fine. Good evening. Thank you for having me on your program.
Good evening. So well. Thank you so much for being around, sir.
Thank you, sir.
All right, sir. So to everybody listening to us right now, once again, our guest is, we're actually having this conversation. This is an international conversation right now. Sir, where are you receiving this call from? Let's be sure, sir.
Houston, Texas, United States of America.
Houston, Texas. So to everybody listening to us right now, just pretend like you've been to Houston, Texas. Yeah. Just have a conversation with somebody from there. Obviously, you've been there before. So, yeah, so Smart with Ajaja is a social media influencer and convener Open Nigeria now. So to everybody listening, you can send in your questions concerning anything you want to ask on our WhatsApp platform 007-221-4389, 0807221-4389. All right, let's go straight to the question of the day, sir. And sir, let's quickly go to the question. What is vertical accountability, and how familiar is this concept to the average Nigerian, sir?
Vertical accountability means, a state of finding out facts, from top to bottom. But for us to clearly understand that principle, I will have to give an overview about the definition of government, because part of the problem we have in Nigeria is that those who lead Nigeria at the three levels of government don't understand the definition of government. So I would define government, and then the organs of government, and the principles of checks and balances, in order for those who are listening to us to have a clear understanding of where I am going with the question you just asked. Government is the machinery through which the will of the state is formulated, expressed, and realized. Again, government is the machinery through which the will of the state is formulated, expressed, and realized. There are three organs of government in a democratic setting. You have the executive, you have the legislature, you have the judiciary, and all these have very defined functions. They have specific function that is peculiar to them, but they work in what I would describe as in a synergistic opposition to get to a destination for the country, so to reach a consensus. So these three organs check and balance each other, so that they have the same amount of power. But sadly, in Nigeria, that is not the case. When it comes to Nigeria, all we hear is about the presidency or the executive. The other parts, the other branches of government, we don't hear much about them. So what we are practicing in Nigeria is what I will say a dictatorial democracy or dictatorial presidential system, where all powers are vested in the hands of those at the executive level, because those who are operating as legislators and perhaps those in the judiciary are not exercising. Either they don't understand how much power they have, or they don't understand the principles of democracy. So that is that. So now, to answer this question, I will consider this first, and then consider the citizens, the citizens and the understanding of their rights. So in Nigeria, this system is failing. There's no organized system of accountability. That is why we are where we are. The executive is not doing enough of its job. The legislators are not looking at the executive and exercising their oversight function. The judiciary is sadly messed up, is upside down. So they are not able to adjudicate or interpret the constitution of the country. So when you have this not working, we get into the type of trouble that we have. So that system of accountability is not there from top to bottom. So, but when you look at it from the angles of the tiers of government, you have the federal, the state, and the local government system. So that's another angle to look at it. Do this at these levels of government, are they practicing what they are expected to practice at the level of federal, at the level of the state, and at the level of the local government system? So that is another angle. We are looking at it from two angles: the angles from the constitutional rules of the various branches of government, and the tiers of government, like from the federal, the state, and the local government system. So,
okay.
Yes.
Yeah, thank you so much. A whole lot have been said. To everyone listening to us once again, this is Jordan Drive, Jordan 105.5 FM, and we have Smart Ajaja online with us, all the way from Texas and US. So, and he's also a social media influencer and Open Nigeria now. To everybody listening, if you want to ask me any question, please go to our WhatsApp page 0807 221 4389. And everybody listening online, this is Jordan 105.5 FM, Lagos, Nigeria. Yes. And let's really look at the provisions for accountability in our governance structure.
Well, talking about the provision for accountability, do you have them on paper, but are they being practiced? Just like the same thing that I've just stated, there are provisions for accountability. One is a preemptive understanding of from the angle of the citizens. The citizens of Nigeria, in this case, how much do they understand about their rights to the citizenship of Nigeria and about their responsibility as citizens of Nigeria? Your citizenship of Nigeria guarantees you free, fair, and unlimited access to opportunity to advance a cause or to grow and develop and to progress and prosper according to your abilities and levels of competency. I don't know how much Nigerians understand that, because if you do have that kind of understanding, that's a baseline thing that you know. And then secondly, do the citizens of Nigeria understand that they owe Nigeria a patriotic, constitutional, moral, and spiritual obligation to the country? Do they understand that they have rights to question those that they put in power based on the provisions of the Nigerian Constitution that guarantee them the access to ask this, as opposed to what it is that whatever government says or whatever a representative of government says is true, and that is what they go by. How many Nigerians have access to a copy of the Nigerian Constitution? What is the reading culture in Nigeria that guarantees the people of Nigeria, the citizens here, access to this right? What is being taught at the school? And now, to directly answer this, I think most of this is purely a preemptive curriculum review that is so compelling right now, because what are they teaching in the schools in Nigeria, especially when it concerns government and history? I hear so sadly that history is no more being studied in Nigeria. So when you have this as courses that you must study from the primary, from the secondary, and up to the university level, it becomes part of you. So the issue of holding people accountable or understanding the principles of accountability becomes a culture, just the way it is here. Because for you to graduate from any school here, you must pass history or government. If you don't pass them, you'd never graduate from anything. So that's why people here are very, very conscious about their rights. So then the other one is just the application, having perhaps economic intelligence agencies, to do their oversight function as provided for by the constitution. Like you have EFCC, you have the ICPC. So those are those governmental provisions that they have to ensure accountability.
Okay. Hello, can you hear me, sir?
Yes, I'm hearing you loud and clear.
Okay. All right. Once again, thank you so much. Thank you very, 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 very much, sir. Now, I have taken my time to question some young Nigerians about what they feel about what is happening in our country, especially from the government. Some people have stated the fact that they dislike the information that comes to them, especially the one that connects to the one of animals swallowing money, and then legislation is just diverting money to be used for development to their personal accounts. So many people have really shown their hatred towards such information. Now, what role can this policy play in holding public officers accountable for whatever it is that they've done that is against the Nigerian constitution, sir?
One, I am a proponent of prevention. Prevention, our people say, generally is better than cure. And the area that I'm very much interested in is we elect these people.
True.
Now, when somebody presents him or herself as a potential representative, as your potential representative for any position in government, what do we look at in that person? Do we care to understand what the person's mindset is, what his antecedent is, where he has worked, and what difference he has made professionally, or what potential he brings to the table that will qualify him as somebody that is worthy to be entrusted with power or entrusted with responsibility that involves the handling of money. Now, once you have this not taken care of, you have the type of problem we have in Nigeria. And it's so disgusting to see. It's not just, it's a widespread problem. It's not just a little thing. It is happening everywhere. It's happening at every tier of government. It is happening in every government department. Nigerians are not taking their country seriously by the way they choose leadership. So this is something we have to understand. So if we have that right going forward, that if you want to choose a leader, that person has to demonstrate ability, competency, courage to do good things, knowledge, and exceptional content of character. You cannot get wrong. But what do we do in Nigeria? Any person who brings money that cannot even be accounted for, they come with unaccounted money that they don't account for, and that they start distributing it. Those are the people our people choose as leaders. And then when you put them in positions of authority and they start swallowing money, you don't blame anybody but yourself. But coming to looking at the agencies that are saddled with the responsibility of fighting corruption in Nigeria, you bet if they are truly doing the work. How many? We've had cases of snakes swallowing money. How many people have been prosecuted and brought to justice? So that.
We're trying to prosecute some people and they fainted in the process. So maybe, I mean, we've seen different cases and so many things that have, raised concern about things like this happening. And we hope, everything you said, sir, I think you're very correct. But the new Nigeria about you enter into right now, I'm sure my co-host will bear me witness that so many people right now, they feel the problem, they feel where this thing is coming from, they feel the virus. And I know a whole lot of people that have made up their mind that this coming election, they are not just going to sell their right, they're not going to sell their vote, they're not going to, vote based on emotions, they're going to vote based on fact, based on what they've done before, and based on the accountability that these people have. I mean, this coming election 2023, I don't think we've had any time where people go get their PVCs like we have now. Like so many people, I think we've counted about more than 19 million people, I mean, fresh Nigerians that just registered for PVC, more than that actually. So it means that a lot of Nigerians right now, have eaten the, fruit from the Garden of Eden, and their eyes are now open to see that things should be done, appropriately. So a whole lot of talk on this particular topic, but let's just quickly go into another question. But before then, let's go on a very short break. I'll come back, so I will take more questions from our co-host and of course our listeners. You can also send us your questions to those that are listening to us. 08072214389 on our WhatsApp platform. Send in your questions. 08072214389. Once again, this is still Jordan Drive, Jordan 105.5 FM, Jordan FM Lagos. Stick around. We'll come back from this break. We'll take more questions. Don't go nowhere. We're coming back. Let's kickstart your ideas. All that. No, but at least I can't say who don't like the ring. Used to at least have something like the other day. So every day is in that. There's a meeting after it, so just order and get ready for us to get that. All right. Welcome back to Jordan Drive, Jordan 105.5%. This is still the frequency of billionaires, and of course, the station that gives you all the information when it comes to entrepreneurship and values. My name is MC Mario, billionaire comedian. Temitayo still in the studio, and we still got Edel Voice, and of course, General Indy. Once again, to our listeners, we've been having a very beautiful conversation. In case you are just tuning in or more, I want you to lie. You don't miss. I'm telling you, you don't miss. You don't miss. That's why I always say, I keep listening. Always stay tuned to this frequency because there's a lot of information coming out there. We have Smart Madu Ajaja online with us all the way from Houston, Texas. Texas, right? Yes, like Texas. Very, very close to VI. Yes. Yes, I'm telling you. So it's a social media influencer and convener Open Nigeria now, and we've learned a whole lot. Once again, thank you very, very, very much, sir, for this mystery you revealed to us, sir.
Thank you.
Hello, are you there?
Yes, I'm here.
Okay, we have some more questions here before we call it an evening.
Amazing. So in the previous question that Mario asked you, you were talking a lot about accountability, and I think that's what we find. That's where we have a question mark on most of our leaders. So now, from your own perspective, what are the various indices we can use to measure accountability? What are the various indices we can use to measure accountability?
Yeah. You mean the indices? Oh, it looks like I've lost them. Hey, I don't know what it is. Trying to reconnect. It looks I lost touch with them from Nigeria. I don't know what's going on with it. Hello?
Recording in progress.
Hello?
Hello, sir. Welcome back.
Yeah, I don't know. I think it's network from Nigeria. I don't know what happened.
Okay.
Yes.
It was just from your side. So we have to quickly go on an emergency break.
Okay.
Not hear from you.
Okay.
Okay. I think we'll just connect back. Are you ready, sir? Yes. It's ready.
Yes, I'm ready. I don't know what happened. You know, the whole thing the connection just broke.
Okay. Did I send it to him? Did I send it to him? I'm still on the line, sir.
Yes, I'm on the line.
All right, welcome back. Jordan Drive, Jordan 105.5 FM, Billionaire Comedian. Still be my name, and this is still Jordan Drive. Sorry for that. The little break in transmission. We have to quickly attend to our technical issues. So Smart Madu Ajaja is still very much with us all the way from Texas. Yes. And of course, once again, it's a social media influencer and convener Open Nigeria now. So everybody listening to us that financial stewardship, vertical accountability is quest for true democracy. In case you're just tuning in, I swear to God, you missed a whole lot. But so much to catch up on. I'm going to give you a link where you can get to listen to the entire conversations if you want to, because so many people right now are saying, "I'm married. What's going on? What happened? What caused the transmission?" This is why we are Nigerians. Things like this. And that is, it's going to change. That is why we are shouting for change. I mean, change from General 105.5 FM, the one we are proposing, which I'm very, very sure that we started already. So once again, I still have Temitayo, FLD voice and Geraldine in the studio, and we'll still have some few questions for our guests before we call it an evening.
Thank you so much for being with us still. Okay, so in the last question, you were talking a lot about accountability from our leaders. Now, this is my question. What are the various indices we can use to measure accountability? I mean, what are the various indices? How do we measure? How do we know that a person is accountable? Hello, sir.
Yes. Well, yeah. To measure accountability, are you talking about the positive impact accountability has on the public or the country? Let's understand it, because there are two extremes of it. It's either it's working or it is not working. But I guess perhaps you are trying to talk about the positive impact accountability has. Am I right?
Yes.
Okay. All right. When there is accountability in a country, you see abundance of everything. The ease of doing business is there. The access to public officials is easier, because when you lead a people with a transparent hand, you have fewer questions to answer. So there will be job opportunities for people, especially the younger people. I love the young people. They are the biggest victims of the lack of accountability in Nigeria. So when there is accountability, all the money that people have been stealing, that snakes and pythons have been swallowing, the goats are eating up, and recently I think rats now beginning to eat money and stuff like that. They'll be available. Yes. So they'll be available for deployment for the good of the public, especially the young people, the children who need them, women, and our elderlies who have served the country and served so well in their prime, but today are now being starved of everything. So you will see accountability. The indices you see them on the economy, how the economy is growing. You see them you see it, the evidence of it in the public educational system. You will see it in healthcare. You go to the hospital, you are able to access your doctor, you access the best type of treatment. There are all the diagnostic tools are there to diagnose your diseases and to monitor your well-being and everything. The roads are good. You see it manifesting in electricity, power generation and power distribution. And again, how does that find out? The industrialization of the country that will give tons of job opportunities to the teeming population of Nigerian people. So that is how you see, those are the indices. So you see them in education, you see it in healthcare, you see it in the infrastructure, you see it in just everything. You even feel it when you are going to buy something at the store, because Nigeria is in the type of position now where If you bought a plate of rice yesterday for 500 naira, you cannot guarantee that you are going to buy it for 500 naira tomorrow. Yeah, it's because the country is bleeding. It's bleeding because of the type of leadership that we, you and I, and all of us have helped put in power to drain our country into stupor. So these are the ways of witnessing accountability. These are the indices. And then the young people will be kept in their country. They don't have to go to Libya to go through the kind of hell that they go through, or ride in raft to get to Italy, where they are kept in concentration camp. You will see people like me, with all that we are endowed with, in the United States, serving the American people while our people are suffering, because we have been pursued, we have been chased away from that country. And you know what? It is still going on. And this all is the all-encompassing negative effect of lack of accountability in Nigeria. This thing has been going on. It has gone for 2 generations. We are going into the 3rd generation, and a very dangerous one. I will hate to see Nigeria become Somalia.
Okay, and I assure you, sir, Nigeria will be like that. I assure you that the way it is going on right now, things are going to be put in place. Nigerians are wiser, yes, and we know what we are doing right now. And I think we're about to experience we're about to experience a better Nigeria. Yes. Okay, sir, because of our time, this is how much we can take on this particular topic on financial stewardship, vertical accountability quest. Once again, to our guest, that is social media influencer and convener of Open Nigeria Now, Smart Ajaja. I want to say a very big thank you for coming up, giving us this your special time to address this very, very interesting issue. Thank you so much, sir, for your time, sir.
It's a pleasure. Thank you for having me on your show, and it's such a pleasure. Thank you, and have a great day.
Thank you.
All right. Okay.
So
bye-bye.
All right. So everybody listen to us right now. This is
Hello.
Yeah, hi.
Hello.
Hello, can you hear me?
Yes, I'm hearing you.
Oh. Hello?
Yes, I am here.
Hi, well done. Oh, thank you so much.
Yeah, I just finished the interview.
Yes. Yes.
So yes, I hope I met your expectations.
Yes.
Thank you very much.
It was good.
Thank you very much.
Well done.
All right. So you
well
take care.
Done.
All right. So you take care now.
Well done. Thank you so much. God bless you. Thank you.
God bless you too. All
So
right,
we'll talk. We'll talk again later. All right. Thank you.
Okay, that'd be great. Yeah. Bye-bye.
Bye. Okay.
Yeah, that was an encounter with Jordan FM in Lagos, Nigeria. And unfortunately, for some time we had a disconnection issue. I think the phone line went off, and hopefully, thankfully, we're able to reconnect and get the job done. Nigerians, the ball is in your court. I was so impressed with the kind of positive energy that came from that studio about the state of preparedness of the people of Nigeria, especially the young people. The youths are mine, very, very important constituency. The young people, the women and children, and our elderly people who have been starved to death, some going to line up to get their pensions paid, and they die in the process, and all the kind of craziness that is taking place in that country. Great sprawling country with an amazing diversity that has been mismanaged over a period of 3 generations, and great potential. Nigeria has a huge potential economically to just zoom and take over the whole world. But sadly, this tragic failure of leadership that we must address right now, this tragic failure of leadership that we must address right now is the Achilles heel of Nigeria's problem. I hope we rise up as a people, we rise up as a conscious people, set aside religion, set tribalism, set all this nonsense aside and define our country for good. God bless you all who took time to join, and God bless Nigeria. Bye.